So, you know about Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Well, one thing you might know about it if you've seen it is that Mickey and his friends are like grown-ups and they have trouble doing mundane tasks without the help of Toodles. So that makes me think, how do they get up in the morning? How do they do normal things in life? Oh, so Mickey wakes up, but he needs the ability to use his legs, and so he says, "Oh, Toodles!" And then Toodles gives him some crutches or something. Now he probably knows what Pete feels like before he puts on his prosthetic leg. Um, and then he needs to brush his teeth. But guess what? He's not too lazy to look in the drawer or the cupboard and find his toothpaste. No, he's gonna go, "Oh, Toodles!" And then he uses mud instead because it's the closest alternative, I suppose. And then he's got to drive to work if he has a job, and so he doesn't know where he left his car keys, even though that's quite a normal occurrence, I believe. So guess what? He says, "Oh, Toodles!" And then he just uses his own finger because he's saving the other stuff for later. And guess what? He injures his finger, but it's all worth it in the end because he picks up his friends, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy. And then they just go on some road trip. But then they get hungry, and because none of them brought their wallets to go to McDonald's or, I don't know, the Norwegian restaurant at Epcot, which is a really good restaurant, by the way, they say, "Oh, Toodles!" And then they just decide to eat, a GameCube. That's what I thought of. And then Pete randomly appears and says some unintelligent, dumbed down stuff about how he quit smoking and how bad it was for him because the Walt Disney Company are so sick and evil and, you could say, politically correct. And now Pete wants some drugs. So guess what? Mickey says, "Oh, Toodles!" And then they give him, they set a fire. Yeah, then he just inhales the smoke from the fire. But then the fire ends up putting their car on fire, and then they all burn. It would make an interesting series finale, though.